Answer is yes, it seems. Okay. Interesting. Coastline making it through. So we take a look at this. This is actually, that's strange that Evil Geniuses decided to ban Villa over Coastline. Coastline is EG's most banned map. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. So everyone's playing into the script. It's all working, going according to plan. Thank you, Stuart. No picks for LG as of yet. The aggressive push into VIP, though, will work, though, for Modiga, who gets one kill, looking for the second, knows there's an enemy there. And he misses his shots. Doodle does not. LG take the lead.
Rexen to face check. As there goes the cloak. Rexen loses the opportunity against Spades, though it presented in wall. Pressure being established, but it's a swing from Young and a cross held by EG as LG cannot gain any ground past the main lobby, and Evil Geniuses will be successful in the very first round.
So it all started upstairs.
To follow up on it, he'll drop instead to Courtyard and maybe catch somebody, but he can't land the shots onto Mo. Lots of damage done, but the Factor is effectively a dead man walking. As there goes the wall and he backs up. Still greater patience from NVK, and he finally capitalizes on it. Engaging. Rexen will find Necrox. The Hibana and Doodle above will fight up against NVK, but Rexen picks up 2 kills for his trouble, 1 from Hyena and Vibes, as well as Sunrise. You can't do anything for Hyena, who's positioned inside of Sunrise, as there's a crossfire onto Cool Vibe Stairs, a hectic end to that round, but LG very smartly moving and changing up their strategy.
To save one of his teammates from an utter demise. The rush from Vigil will be caught, but lost by Factor. How does NVK win that engagement? The peek downstairs going the way of Evil Geniuses as well. And they'll have to deal with this on a vertical, or rather a horizontal plane. Rexen gets Spades, the Evil Geniuses still have. Rexen trying to alleviate that, but it's not going to happen. The long angle denying it. There's not enough time for this kind of play. Blue Stairs does not work for Jarvis. In fact, NVK wins that one out, but it doesn't matter. Rexen alone in a corner, trying his best to make something happen, and nothing will. Evil Genius, the EE1D detonates. The rush in from both sides. Rexen gets one on the entry, looking for the second. He's got to shut down Nut, retake their own bomb site. From Kitchen is Spades, and he's gone. Now just Mo from the bathroom. 3 to find, though, and a crossfire to work with. Not easily workable, gets 1, but can't get any more. LG will take the round off of a well-coordinated and well-timed execution.
There's a perfect cross established by LG there, and one of the things that I think
over here so that they don't have to deal with the retake from Kitchen later on. That's a really ill-advised peek from Spades. He will go down to Rexen upstairs.
And how far away you are, like we said. Jarvis is able to capitalize off of NVK being read like a book upstairs. Not going to take anything for granted, but a flawless round is now squandered as Rexen falls. He has his back turned, watching a separate angle, but Hyena is there to have his teammates back and say goodbye to Necrox and say goodbye to any possible lead that EG had, as LG now has their very first lead.
Push in from Rexen, helped by the Lion E1D. He'll get 1. Finish off the down player. There's still 1 in Billiards, though he doesn't seem to know. Factor's going to contribute as well. Factor gets a second from Repel. It's all on Spades now from Blue Stairs, and he has to get more than just that 1. Do some damage to Rexen to be able to win that gunfight, but he won't be presented with an even one as the angle's in for Rexen, not for Spades. Luminosity taking another round, and it's looking a little bit like an absolute roll here.
Her on Coastline. Oh no. This is a perfect opportunity for Spades, but no, he can't beat out Jarvis, who's now once again lined up for a second kill. And that carbine it does so much damage. 2 kills for Jarvis inside of Sunrise, but he doesn't look behind him, and Young is there. A third member.
So distant here. Gas is not going to deter the Thatcher of Young, who will get the kill there. He knows where his opponents are, but he's not landing his shots, and that's what matters. The bars are making this real difficult, and Young will get yet another kill. I believe his 3rd for the round. Evil Geniuses entering into Kitchen. A lot of casualties incurred on that entry, but really
on attack, and well, they're not really doing anything that different on defense either. Obviously, where they roam is going to be entirely different. And there's Hyena to come on in, plant off. 1 mark, and there's the Alda coming in, tearing through! Factor for 3 big kills, and he'll get the diffuser as well. Beautifully played. And Alda just finding every member of EG, and they're all cannon fodder. 5-3 for Luminosity.
Really unfortunate to see there that Focus just walked into sight. That's Modiga. No, rather not the site, but Kitchen trying to hunt down the roamers. And And there's going to be 2 for MVK. Modiga does not get any kill, but his flank is
We
essential.
are looking at. That's Hyena, but what a beautiful shot from Hyena. He picks Spades right off of the window. Same spot. Another member of EG is going to come up to the window. Down goes NVK, gun down inside of Aqua. He'll be sleeping with the fishes. Distracted, looking very intently. In runs Young, and he gets taken to task by Doodle, and Hyena is there with the very final kill. The Doc inside a hookah. Well, he's not quite as full of hot air as the room would suggest. LG on match point, first pick, and now a C4 goes out, and down goes Spades. That's Factor from below. He has the opening, and he tosses up. Very well supported as Rexen will manage to drag NVK down to the depths of hell with Factor gunning from below, and Young with 2 minutes left on the clock. Cams, and as Young tries to head down Cool Vibe stairs, doesn't look like he even gets a single person with him. That'll be it. All she wrote for Evil Geniuses. Live evil, die evil. LG wins 7-3.
Not a great match for EG, that's for sure. And again, Luminosity playing their own game. Rexen dropping.
Hyena, how are you doing?
Hello?
Congratulations on your victory today.
You. Can you see me?
I can see you, and I can see some of Doodle as well.
Yeah, Doodle's looking mighty fine today.
He looks astonishing, let's put it that way. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me because of the setup that we have, but regardless, congratulations on your victory today. First question is going to be about the map itself. Were you surprised that EG decided to play Coastline?
Surprised? No. I mean, they haven't played in a while, but neither have we, so, I mean, it is what it is. We didn't really think it was going to be Coastline, but it's like it wasn't a surprise or anything.
Now, you held to your pattern on attack and didn't really waver. You saw through the 6 rounds, your lineup remained consistent, even though you had some troubles and some struggles. As somebody who does a lot of calling for Luminosity, what goes through your mind when you start to lose out with your lineup, and when do you eventually say, hey, maybe we should try something different, as EG seemed to do when they started losing? They blew up their composition on defense.
I mean, it's Coastline. Like, it's literally just down to gunfights. If you could do the same thing every time, and it's just a matter of, are your entries winning the gunfights? Are you like playing the mid round, late round right? That's just how it is. There's not too much structure or like countering to be had on Coastline. That's just how we see it anyway.
Now, we haven't had an opportunity to talk to you, by the way, about Jarvis coming onto this team. I'm a big fan of Jarvis, but what has he brought to your squad over the last 2 play days and since he stepped onto the roster that's allowed you guys to play as close to the matches as you have? Because even in defeat, you've still managed to keep it mighty close.
So Jar, when he joined, our comms got way, way better. I think like the term is Xbox calls. Like we did have a lot of those. We're a lot like loud. We would drown people out, and sometimes like important calls would get missed. So I think when he joined, he really helped us with that. Everything got a lot more clear, which like obviously saves time. People know when you say something, people know where he is. So that's like probably the biggest thing. And then obviously Jar's just like a nasty like player. Like you just watch him like play. His aim is crazy.
He did seem to have a very good game today. And the last question that I'm going to ask you is, over the next couple play days, you have an opportunity to continue moving up those scoreboards. You haven't exactly had the same success this season as you did last season. What do you assess now that you've got Jarvis on this squad and you've got 4 play days remaining after today, and you've got a bit of a climb now starting with the 3 points? What do you assess is the biggest thing that your team needs to work on to ensure that you finish as high up that scoreboard as you can?
Our attacks. Just need to get better at attack on most maps. That's really it.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Congratulations. Hopefully we'll get to see you on here for another interview in the future. Anything to say at the tail end of the interview?
Nope. Sounds good. Thank you to all the fans. Everyone have a good night. I know I will.
Take care, Hyena.
You too.